Josh Innes Show on ESPN 97.5.
And on ESPN975.com.
Live from the Veritex Community Bank Studios, here's Josh Innes.
Well, everybody in the Twitch chat seems to know what a shower beer is.
Same for the text line.
And they're not shocked that you have no idea. First of all, there's nothing to know what a shower beer is. You drink a beer in the shower.
Right. I figured I knew what it was when you described it. I just never participated in having a shower or a beer in a shower.
I just feel like you don't do any living.
I try to.
Like a shower, because you don't really leave your house that much, right? It's not like you're going out to bars. No. So, like, this is what you do. You go out and you buy a 6-pack or a 12, buy a case. I don't care what the hell you do. And then go to start your night by drinking a couple of beers in the shower. Get the water good and hot. Get the steam going. And, man, when you crack open that beer, the beer is never colder than the beer you will drink in a hot shower. It's the same concept as sitting in a hot tub in a snowstorm. You ever done that? Oh, that's living. What am I asking? That's stupid. Of course you haven't. Dude, I used to live in Montana when I was a kid, right? It snowed there like every other day. And I had some friends that had a hot tub. Their parents had a hot tub. Dude, I'd sit in that bad boy. When you get in that water when it's snowing outside, see, that's doing some living. I feel like you don't live enough. And I live very little. Like, I'm not like some big adventurous person, but holy cow.
I've seen snow like maybe twice in my entire life.
I believe that. And were they both times that it happened to snow here?
No, I don't really count Houston.
Well, there was a pretty nice little snow 2 years ago.
Yeah, there was.
And then in Dallas for the Super Bowl when I was there in like 2011, that was some badass snow there too. Like, that was a surprise. That was a badass snow. Dude, snow is, you got to do some living. Like, I feel like you're sheltered.
I lived in Texas and in Houston pretty much my whole life, but I do some living here. Snow.
I think you need to do more living. I think that AJ should give you a week off and say, here's the rule. You're getting a paid leave for a week, but you must go do some living. And your living starts with shower beer. You need to get some ice. You don't need to get some heavy beer. Like AJ would probably drink some 45% mead or something.
Yeah.
Like in the shower. That's not the life I'm about. You get a good, solid, light beer to get your night going. Because, see, I'm a volume drinker, right? Like, maybe that's not the best thing to do, but I like to drink like 5-6% beers. I dabble in the 7%ers. A lot of time I don't look at the percentage. I just see what a beer looks like. I read about it. If it sounds tasty, I'll get it. There are a lot of times I get home after building my own 6-pack at Specs, and I'll look at the beers I got, and I'll be like, wait a second, that's an 8%er? Well, when in Rome, let's go. Live and let live. So that's what I would do. I just drink the damn thing, So the percentage just doesn't faze me. It's how good it tastes. Now, I don't want to waste a beer by drinking something less than like 4.5. And some would argue that drinking less than 7 is wasting. I'm sure that's probably AJ's viewpoint on things.
Probably. I definitely don't agree with that.
And listen, I'm assuming that's his viewpoint because he's he likes to drink heavier beers and probably drink fewer heavier beers. I like to drink more lighter beers. Like, a beer I really like is the Mini Boss, Eureka Heights Mini Boss. And I think that's like a 6.8. I'm close to a 7. Like, that's kind of in my wheelhouse when it comes down to ABV on a beer. 6.8, like in that 6.8 range. Now, again, the Shiner Light Blonde is, I think, in the 4s, like in the 4.7, 4.8, maybe even less. Like, it could be less. So, again, it's your typical light beer, but it's the perfect beer for consumption in the shower. You don't want to waste your heavier beers in the shower. You just want to get a nice coat going, and you do that in the shower. Like, when I do my Twitch show on Saturdays, I usually start the night by drinking a couple of Shiner Light Blondes in the shower, steamy, hot shower. Man, that beer tastes so good when it hits your lips. Yeah, like, this is something you've probably experienced before, but you know how good it tastes to get a drink of water or like Gatorade when you've been playing basketball for however long, and you go over to the sideline and there's no greater taste than the Gatorade or the water? That's what it tastes like when you get a shower beer. I could argue the only greater feeling and the only greater taste that you will get than a shower beer is when you haven't gotten laid in a while and you get laid. Like, I think that is probably the only thing that I would compare to the greatness that is a shower beer, especially if you're someone not like me. I'm a face worker. So, like, I'm not someone that goes out and works with my hands. I'm more of more of a face and voice worker, as opposed to someone who's out there working with a damn mask on, working 8, 9, 10, 11 hours, working shift work, over there, working on construction on a building or on the highway, sweating their asses off, doing real work, not me sitting in front of a Twitch camera camera or me sitting on the radio and talking with you. I'm talking real men and real women who are out there putting it on, man, that are out there, whether they're working on the front lines in the hospitals, whether they're out there doing construction, whether they're out there driving a truck. I'm talking people doing real, legitimate hands work, not people sitting in their office like, hey, I'm doing accounting. Like, no offense to you guys, but accounting is like the radio of the business world. You're not really doing much. You're sitting in a cubicle. This is not for you sitting in your cubicle. This is for my people who are out there putting in the grind, in the heat, on the streets, in the hospitals, the police officers, the people that drive the ambulances, the paramedics, the first responders. I'm talking to those people. I guarantee you there's no greater taste for those guys and gals than when they get a shower beer, because a shower beer can change your life and it can change your mood for the better. You can be in a terrible, tired mood, man. You sit in that shower, I like to sit in the shower. I have a tub, so I like to sit in the shower, and I'm fat and I don't like to stand. Probably, if I ever, become a full-time employee of a place again and your boy's flush with cash again, I'm going to get a house and I'm going to put in a shower with like a built-in stool in it, because I like to sit in the shower and I like to turn the lights off in the shower so I feel like it's raining on me and I'm outside, and I like to crack open my shower beer, and that's how I like to live my life. And I hope everybody does that at least once a week. At least once a week, I urge you to crack open a shower beer, turn everything off, leave your phone out of it, just put the phone away, don't put on any music, turn off the lights in your bathroom, turn on the shower in your bathroom, let that water hit you like you're standing out there in the rain, like you're Andy Dufresne. Just put your arms out like this and let the rain just start hitting your chest and your head. Then after that, I want you to crack open that shower beer, and I want you to take that first, I would say sip, but you're going to take a nice gulp of that shower beer, and it's going to taste so good, and it's going to put you into just like this zone of being relaxed. And then I want you to go to the hub, and I want you to do stuff to yourself, and then you'll feel fantastic.
Understood. I feel like I owe you an apology for never having a shower beer.
You do. After that lecture I just gave you, you owe me and the audience an apology, because as you've probably learned from the text line, and you've learned from the Twitch, everybody loves shower beer. This is Shower Beer Nation. Hashtag Shower Beer Nation. In hashtag Gist Nation. There you go.